Government officials and politicians across India are pledging that a part of their salaries would be contributed towards Kerala flood relief. The Shiv Sena today said that its MLAs and MPs would donate a month's salary towards the cause. The government employees in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry have also decided to contribute their 1 month's salary to Kerala Flood Relief Fund. The entire nation has now raised their helping hands towards their relief. But the unsung heroes are definitely the security forces of our nation, who are constantly working on the new front to save millions of lives in the flood-affected Kerala. The NDRF had evacuated more than 15,000 people from heavy rains so far, and more rescue operations are in progress. A total of 58 teams of the force have been deployed to work in Kerala, out of which 55 are still working on ground. So far, of 339 motorized boats, 2,800 life jackets, 1,400 lifebuoys, 27 light towers and 1,000 raincoats have been mobilized. Since airlifting is the only option in some remote areas where people are lost since the past 4 days, the state government has sought more helicopters for airlifting them. Not only the state government but a lot of local volunteers had devotedly helped the flood-hit areas day and night. We spoke to Mr. Dinta NP, one of the volunteers from Cochin, giving us more information about the current situation and mentioned how the security forces are working there day and night to rescue people.
As of now we have entered the 5th day after the misery, and in most of the low-lying areas there are still water like 1 feet, 2 feet high, and it started receding from all the other places. But there are places like in Alleppey district where places like Pandalam, and all those places, they still have water because a nearby dam has opened recently, yesterday or something. So they still have water, and the rescue is still happening from those places. And from the places where in Cochin, Ernakulam district, Chalakudy is back to normalcy, the transportation has restarted slowly. Most of the people have been rescued from Chalakudy area. The situation is same in Alway, which is again part of Ernakulam district. Again, a lot of people, I think close to 7 to 8 lakhs people are still in the relief camps because they have lost their houses. Some of them have something else. So everyone have lost something or the other. So they are still in the rescue camp. There are people started going back to home to see what the situation is right now. So now the situation is, the ground reality is that the moment you reach your home, it is full of mud, it is full of dirt, entire thing is dislocated. There are broken glasses. There are so many other things, in the surrounding areas. Even though a lot of troops are deployed in Kerala in all these affected areas, we had to actually sought the help of the fishermen folks who had brought hundreds of fishing boats to make the process faster. So that helped a lot, saved a lot of lives. Because the moment when the water started rising, everyone started getting into a panicking mode. And in terms of even the local people were able to do the rescue process. There are places where you won't be able to go and reach there. And the moment Army and Navy started their rescue operations, with the help of helicopters, I think, if I am not wrong, I think we have close to 50 to 60 helicopters of different types are operational right now, and from Army, Navy people are also there, and they were able to pick up people who are isolated in various places. So without their help, the scenario would have been very, very difficult, and the death toll would have been really bad actually. Now it is somewhere around 300 plus, 320 plus right now.
Around 27 fixed-wing military transport aircrafts, 49 helicopters have been deployed for effective transportation of food, fresh water across all the flood-affected areas of Kerala. We also spoke to Commander Sridhar, warrior PR officer of Indian Armed Force, about the relief work in the flood-affected Kerala, giving us more details about the ongoing rescue operation.
Current situation is things are improving. At least the number of people that we are rescuing has come down. People are rather more keen to get some food, water rather than getting rescued because they seem to be sort of more confident that we will be able to handle the water which is around. The water levels are not increasing; it's rather either stable or reducing, and only some pockets which are really, so to say, dangerous levels, like Chenganur in Kerala. That is in a state of Pathanamthitta, and or some small pockets in Tricur and Ernakulam. Otherwise, the general situation, I think the worst is over, and we will now be looking at rehabilitation and the reconstruction of whatever losses has occurred so far.
After a week of fierce downpours, rainfall eased on Monday and flood levels have now fallen in many districts. Army helicopters and boats kept up missions to find trapped survivors and dropped food and water in isolated villages. As per information from Control Room, death toll rose to 400, which became the worst monsoon in a century in God's own country. We pray that life in Kerala bounces back to prosperity soon. For more news updates, log on to www.hwnews.in.
If you like this video, please share it, and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.